Hello, this is your chaplain, Eric Kieselbaugh, with Shepherd Care, spending a few moments today talking about dealing with guilty feelings. So, what is guilt? It is the way our bodies tell us that something needs to be thought about or processed. The thinking on your part that you would probably benefit from getting into your brain is follows. Guilt feelings are just your brain wanting to go over the things to be sure that you haven't missed something and to make sure you don't do such things in the future without a lot of thought. Ask yourself the question, upon consideration, was the action a mistake? Uh, Guilt is the feeling of shame or guilt in some situations that is simply a form of life's dues. You pay for being a committed person, a good leader, a good, sensitive, caring person, and you have ethics and empathy. So this applies even if you didn't do something wrong, but you feel for those involved. You feel for the effects, the ramifications of the event. And the alternate to being a person that is caring is someone that's insensitive or callous, angry or hostile or vicious. But how do we deal with misplaced feelings of guilt, misplaced guilty feelings? In dealing with misplaced guilty feelings, please ask yourself, what do you need to change? What do we need to do different because of the guilt feelings tell us that we made a mistake? If our guilty feelings are off base and we cannot resolve them with reality, for example, I, I'm just full of baloney in my guilty thinking. I couldn't have done anything different. Um, yeah, I should stop thinking this way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Or lastly, was there really no alternative to what happened at the time? Even if I made a mistake, do you decide it would be less likely to do that again in the future? You learn some lessons. So remember that guilty feelings most often soften with time. You have felt guilty before and you will surely feel guilty again because no one is perfect. But that is an excuse, but that is not an excuse to continue to doing inappropriate or harmful behaviors. Lastly, sometimes counseling is necessary to resolve these feelings and the effects of compound guilt. A biblical faith perspective of having a right heart and a right relationship with God and others is very effective. So remember, guilt is an emotion that we can learn from, and like all emotions, it's a feeling, and and remember, we need to be in the driver's seat with our feelings. All right, you take care.